Bitcoin is a new type of money. It is fully digital and does not exist as coins or paper. You cannot touch it, but you can use it to pay or save money. Bitcoin is called a cryptocurrency. This means it uses special computer codes to stay safe. It is not controlled by any bank or government. Many people like Bitcoin because it works everywhere in the world. You only need a phone or computer to use it. This makes it easy to send or get money. Bitcoin started in 2009. Its creator is Satoshi Nakamoto. No one knows who this person is. They could be one person or a group. Bitcoin does not need banks to work. Instead, it uses a system called blockchain. This keeps track of all money movements. It is very safe. Today, Bitcoin is used for many things. Some people use it to shop online. Others use it as an investment, hoping its price will go up. Bitcoin is not accepted everywhere. Some stores or people do not trust it. This is because its value changes often. It can be risky to use. Governments also have mixed feelings about Bitcoin. Some allow it, while others ban it. They worry criminals might use it to hide money. Still, many believe Bitcoin is the future. It gives people control over their money. It also works well for those without access to banks. Bitcoin was created in 2008. A person named Satoshi Nakamoto wrote about it online. No one knows who Satoshi really is. Satoshi might be one person or a group of people. This is still a big mystery. Many have tried to find out, but no one knows. Satoshi wanted to make money that does not need banks. This new money could be sent directly between people. In 2009, Bitcoin was launched. This means it was shared with the world. It became the first cryptocurrency ever made. Satoshi wrote a paper that explained Bitcoin. The paper showed how it works. It was shared on the internet. Satoshi also made the first part of Bitcoin called the Genesis block. This block started the whole Bitcoin system. The first Bitcoin transaction happened in 2009. Satoshi sent Bitcoin to another person named Hal Finney. Later, people started using Bitcoin in small ways. For example, in 2010, someone bought 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoins. This pizza day is now famous. It showed Bitcoin could be used as money. The story is still shared by Bitcoin fans today. Bitcoin works using a system called blockchain. A blockchain is like a public notebook. It keeps track of every Bitcoin transaction. Each time someone sends Bitcoin, the transaction is written in the blockchain. This makes it easy to see where Bitcoin goes. The blockchain is very safe. It uses special computer codes to stop anyone from changing it. This helps protect people's money. Bitcoin does not need banks to work. Instead, it uses many computers around the world. These computers are called nodes. Nodes check each transaction to make sure it is correct. They work together to keep the blockchain updated. This system is very fair. No single person or group can control Bitcoin. It is open to anyone who wants to use it. Mining is another important part of Bitcoin. Miners are people or computers that add new blocks to the blockchain. To add a block, miners solve hard math problems. This is called proof of work. It takes a lot of time and power to do. When a miner adds a block, they get Bitcoin as a reward. This is how new Bitcoin is created and put into use. Mining is not easy. It uses a lot of electricity. Some people worry about this because it can harm the environment. Even with these concerns, mining is key to keeping Bitcoin safe. It makes sure all transactions are checked. This system lets Bitcoin work without needing banks. People can send money directly to each other, no matter where they live. In the early years, only a few people used Bitcoin. Many did not know about it or did not understand how it worked. At first, Bitcoin was mostly used in small online groups. These groups believed in the idea of digital money. Some people liked Bitcoin because it did not need banks. Others liked it because it gave more privacy in payments. Over time, Bitcoin became more popular. Some websites began to accept it as payment for goods and services. In 2011, a dark web market called Silk Road only took Bitcoin. People used it to buy illegal items online. This brought Bitcoin a lot of attention. Governments started to watch how people used it. They wanted to stop bad activities. Bitcoin's price started to go up as more people became interested. This made it an early success in the world of digital money. However, there were problems. In 2013, a big Bitcoin exchange called Mt. Gox was hacked. Many people lost their Bitcoins. Even with these issues, Bitcoin kept growing. Some saw it as the future of money and wanted to be part of it. By 2012, a group called the Bitcoin Foundation was formed. They worked to promote Bitcoin and make it better known. This group helped spread information about Bitcoin. More people learned how to use it and saw its benefits. Early users helped Bitcoin grow, even during hard times. They believed in its idea and wanted it to succeed. Bitcoin's journey is full of big events. These events helped shape what Bitcoin is today. They also showed how it can be used in the real world. One famous event is Bitcoin Pizza Day. In 2010, a person bought 2 pizzas with 10,000 Bitcoins. This was the first time Bitcoin was used to buy something. Bitcoin Pizza Day is still celebrated every year. It shows how far Bitcoin has come since it was first used for small things like pizza. In 2017, Bitcoin changed to make it work better. A software update called SegWit was added. This made Bitcoin faster and easier to use. Some people did not like SegWit and wanted bigger changes. They created a new type of Bitcoin called Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is still used today. It works a bit differently from Bitcoin. This shows how Bitcoin can be changed over time. Another big event happened in 2021. El Salvador became the first country to accept Bitcoin as legal money. This means people in El Salvador can use Bitcoin like cash. They can buy food, pay bills, or even save it for later. Not everyone liked this decision. Some people said Bitcoin is too risky because its price goes up and down quickly. These events show how Bitcoin has grown over time. It started small, but became a big part of the world of money. Each milestone in Bitcoin's history has helped people see its value. It has changed how many think about money and payments. Bitcoin's history is still being made. Its future may bring even more exciting milestones and changes. Bitcoin has faced many problems since it started. Some of these problems are about how it works. Others are about how people use it. One big problem is that Bitcoin mining uses a lot of electricity. This makes people worry about its effect on the environment. Some countries have rules to stop mining or to make it use cleaner energy. This could help reduce the harm to nature. Another problem is hacking. Bitcoin is digital, so hackers can try to steal it. Many exchanges have lost money because of hacks. Losing your private key is another issue. If someone loses this key, they cannot get their Bitcoin back. There is no way to recover it. Governments also worry about Bitcoin being used for bad things. They fear criminals may use it to hide money or buy illegal items. Some countries have banned Bitcoin. They believe it is too risky or can harm their financial systems. In these countries, people cannot use Bitcoin legally. This makes it harder for Bitcoin to grow in those places. Even with these challenges, Bitcoin has stayed strong. Many people still trust it and believe it can solve money problems. These problems show that Bitcoin is not perfect. It still has a lot to improve, like being safer and easier to use. Fixing these issues can take time, but people working on Bitcoin believe in its future. They want to solve these problems. As Bitcoin grows, more ideas and solutions may appear. This can help it face challenges and become even better. Bitcoin is not just used for payments. Many people buy Bitcoin as an investment. They hope its price will go up over time. Some people call Bitcoin digital gold. They think it can hold its value like gold and be a safe way to save money. Companies and even some governments have bought Bitcoin. They see it as a way to keep their money safe or earn more. Bitcoin's price can change quickly. This makes it exciting for some investors, but risky for others. Its value can rise or fall a lot in a short time. In 2021, Bitcoin's price reached over $60,000. This was its highest value at the time. Some people made big profits by selling their Bitcoin, but Bitcoin can also lose value fast. In 2022, its price dropped a lot. This made some people lose money, showing its risks. Some people like Bitcoin because it is not controlled by banks or governments. They see it as a way to stay independent with their money. Others use Bitcoin to protect their savings from inflation. Inflation happens when the value of money becomes less over time. Bitcoin has a limited supply. Only 21 million Bitcoins will ever exist. This makes it different from regular money, which can be printed more. Even with its risks, Bitcoin has become a popular choice for investors. They believe it has the power to grow in the future. Some people buy Bitcoin for the long term, holding it for years. They hope its price will rise as more people use it. Bitcoin's role as an investment shows how it can change the way people save and grow their money in the digital age. Bitcoin uses blockchain technology to keep it safe and organized. Blockchain is a special system that records all transactions clearly. Every time someone sends Bitcoin, the transaction is checked and added to the blockchain. This stops mistakes and double payments. Many computers, called nodes, work together to keep the blockchain updated. This makes Bitcoin fair and safe for everyone. Bitcoin has some problems when it comes to handling many transactions at once. This is called a scalability issue. Bitcoin's system only allows a small number of transactions per second. This can cause delays when too many people use it. To fix this, new ideas like the Lightning Network were created. This helps Bitcoin process transactions faster and with lower fees. Bitcoin wallets are tools to store and use Bitcoin. A wallet can be a computer app, a phone app, or even a paper wallet. There are two main types of wallets: hot wallets and cold wallets. Hot wallets are connected to the internet. Cold wallets stay offline, making them safer from hackers. Many people use both types to keep their Bitcoin safe. Bitcoin's technology is always changing. Developers work hard to make it faster, safer, and better for users. New updates and tools are being created to solve problems and make Bitcoin easier to use. This helps it stay strong. As Bitcoin grows, its technology will need to improve. Scalability and safety are key to its future success. Bitcoin is now used in many ways around the world. People use it for payments, savings, and even business deals. Some shops and websites accept Bitcoin as a way to pay. This makes it useful for people who do not have a credit card or bank account. Bitcoin is also popular in countries with weak money systems. People use it to protect their savings from losing value. Bitcoin can help people send money across borders. It is often faster and cheaper than using regular banks. In some countries, people use Bitcoin when banks do not work well. It gives them a way to save and send money safely. Governments sometimes use Bitcoin too. For example, they may accept it for taxes or use it for trade with other countries. Not everyone likes Bitcoin. Some say it is too risky because its price goes up and down so much. Others think Bitcoin could be used for bad reasons, like hiding money from the law. This makes some governments ban it. Even with these problems, Bitcoin keeps growing. Many believe it has a place in the modern world economy. Bitcoin gives people more choices for how to use their money. It can work where banks are too slow or expensive. Businesses, people, and even groups now see Bitcoin as an important tool in today's world. It changes how money is handled. Bitcoin's role in the economy is growing. It may become a bigger part of how people and companies use money in the future. Bitcoin's future is full of ideas and changes. People are working hard to make it better and easier to use for everyone. Many believe Bitcoin will become more common. They think it will be a normal way to pay or save money in the future. New tools, like the Lightning Network, are helping Bitcoin grow. These tools make Bitcoin faster and cheaper for payments. Some companies are starting to accept Bitcoin. More stores, online shops, and even airlines may use it in the coming years. Governments are also watching Bitcoin closely. Some may create new rules, while others might use Bitcoin for trade or taxes. Bitcoin may help people who do not have access to banks. It can give them a way to save and send money easily. Bitcoin's price will likely keep changing. This makes it exciting for investors, but also risky for everyday use. Some think Bitcoin will replace regular money in the future. Others believe it will stay as a special type of digital money. Bitcoin's growth will depend on solving its challenges, like security, energy use, and making it simple for people to use. As technology improves, Bitcoin may find new ways to grow. It could be used for things we cannot imagine now. Bitcoin is more than just money. It is a new idea that could change how the world sees and uses money. Many believe Bitcoin has a strong future. If its problems are solved, it may become even more important in the years ahead.